What started as just a minor quarrel eventually escalated into a world war. Two primitive people found a piece of gold. One picked it up first, and when the other demanded it without success, he grabbed a stone and hurled it. Thus, the war began over the, here better translated as fight for, gold. Initially, their weapons were just stones and wooden sticks, but as the war intensified, weapons rapidly upgraded, ushering in the era of cold weapons. Then the conflict spread to entire tribes. By this point, they were growing increasingly frantic, and the war became ever more brutal. Countless lives were lost in the tribes over what was originally an insignificant piece of gold. When gunpowder-powered cannons arrived on the battlefield, it marked their official entry into the era of hot weapons. Thus, the most intense First World War in human history began, with soldiers on both sides gradually going berserk. By this time, they had long forgotten the reason for starting the war. Now, only one thought occupied their minds: defeat the enemy and win. Even as the war raged on, they still failed to learn their lesson. To destroy each other, weapons became increasingly advanced. Ironically, despite the continuous progress in weapons and technology, the people using them had never changed. Even when piloting airplanes and tanks, the war had reached a stalemate. As soon as one side developed a new weapon, the other side would unveil an even more advanced one. So, to win the war, they took the most insane action by sending bombers to the slums. One bomb after another destroyed their homes, changing the course of the war. To retaliate, they began bombing each other until one side couldn't take it anymore and surrendered first. Only then would they stop. But unexpectedly, both sides were determined to win and refused to back down. After the final negotiations failed, the top leaders of both sides chose to press the most brutal button in human history. With the advent of nuclear weapons, all civilization was destroyed in an instant. After the war, only smoke remained. Just when everyone thought the primitive civilization would go extinct, a survivor was found in each side's bomb shelter. When everyone thought they would learn their lesson and coexist peacefully for the sake of human reproduction, they pulled out weapons from the ground again. Indeed, the primitive people did not disappoint us, and a new round of war began. What are your thoughts on this escalated war?